Hello my lovely people, welcome to my channel. My name is Janet. Today we are going to be doing about a 10-minute all seated arm workout. The only equipment that you need is a set of light hand weights. Of course, if you're new to working out, you can use no hand weights at all to do any of the arm exercises, or you can grab a set of water bottles or cans if you have in the house. Whatever you have lying in the house is fine, as long as it adds a little bit of resistance to sort of tone up your arms a little bit more faster. All the work is done basically seated on a chair. So if you're just sitting at the desk and you want to just work out the arms for a good 10 minutes, you can go ahead and do that. Or you can do it on the floor, maybe kneeling or either sitting on the floor, or you can do it standing up as well. So lots of options for you to work out your arms today. Each exercise is about 50 seconds long, and then you've got a 10 seconds rest in between just to shake out the arms and move some of the lactic acid. Now, if you have any questions or if you like these type of workouts, please let me know by leaving some comments below, liking this video and subscribing to my channel to help my small channel to grow. Now let's grab that set of hand weights, grab your chair and let's get started. Okay team, find a comfortable sitting position with your feet relatively flat to the floor and grab your set of hand weights or resistance, or you can use no weights at all. The first move is a open and close hug the tree. Open wide and then meet the fingers just in front with a slight bend in the elbows. Working out through those arms there. Sitting up nice and tall through the crown of the head, tummy muscles pulled in right to the spine. Even though you're sitting, still start to try to engage your core and think about your posture. Good. We're coming up into that first rest in case your arms are starting to get a little bit tired. You have a chance to shake them out or feel free to keep going. So your 10 seconds rest, roll out the shoulders anytime you need to. All right, we're going to go into a Pilates bicep curl. So the arms are lifted up to high, to shoulder, and we're going to bend the arms towards you and then come back out again. So notice when my arms bend, they don't come all the way down towards my shoulders. They just kind of come into sort of two goalposts or cactus arms, I call them. Arms come in and a little bit out. And you're going to keep your elbows nice and high in line with both of your shoulders. And just work through those biceps there. Really easy to tone up the arms with light weights or even no weights. This is more about repetition, and then it gives you those muscles that are toned but not bulky. Good. All right, have a little roll through or keep going with the move if you like to. Remember, you can step up the workout and not take the rest today. All right, otherwise we're going to take the arms up, palms facing to the roof, and we're going to slice it forward together and then come out. So hands now a little bit higher than your shoulders if you can. As your arms are starting to warm up now, we can take the arms a little bit higher. Thing to be conscious of, if you can check yourself in the mirror or even just naturally check that your shoulders are not creeping up near the ears, they're still pulled down, so you don't get that extra sort of bulkiness in the upper neck area, you know, straining the neck, keeping it nice and comfortable and just focusing on the arms. Good. Give that little bit of roll or keep going. All right, so we're going to bring the right arm up above the head now. Slightly tilt your body to the left. So it's going to reach next to your ears. Think about bicep coming to the ears, and we're just bending the elbows back. So it goes to shoulder and then push. So straighten on the diagonal. Other arm is holding beside you. This way it works through your waistline at the same time as working your arms. You extend and drop. I find in class a lot of the times when people start to fatigue, they drop their elbows too low and then it sort of relaxes the arm as opposed to keep the activation in the muscles the whole time.
So because the workout's quite short, each move is only about 50 seconds, and you're holding light weights, you want to keep the elbow relatively high on the diagonal, slightly above the shoulder as you bend. And keep tilting your body to the left. Good. All right, have a little rest there. All right, the same thing's going to happen. We're just going to do it on the other side. So tilt to the right now. Left arm is lifted to the roof. Exhale on the diagonal and then bend and push and bend. So body is slightly tilted to the right now. Stay on the angle. So my right shoulder is dropped lower than my left. And your head is sort of lifted up. You don't want to drop your head too low, so that strains on the neck. You want to keep that neck lifted. Head balancing on the neck. It works your muscles on the neck as well. And build up that strength there. Because our head is quite heavy. Good. Squeezing the arm as you come down. So think about having some resistance, not just flailing about. You want to keep that tension on the arm the whole time as you're pushing and bending. Good. All right, shake it out a little bit if you need to. All right, so arms will be going into cactus or goalpost as we held it before. Above the shoulders, palms facing forward, and then we extend one arm up and bring it back down. So you stay with your arms holding. Just by holding the arms higher above the shoulders already works out the shoulder strength there. So obviously if you've got shoulder injuries, if you sit all day long, hunched over, this is really good to pull it out. You can sit at the desk and just do these workouts. Even without weights, just work the arms and move the mobility. And then it helps pull your posture back without having that hump in the back over time. And people get a lot of shoulder injuries, so that's why we're working on toning them up and also improving the mobility. Great team, give it a roll. All right, so we're going to take the arms up horizontally and then lift them slightly in front of your face, and the palms are going to face each other. Reach up and then down. So the arms are in front of your forehead and above the head. It's not behind the head. All right, that bit is important to keep that shoulder nice and safe so we don't over rotate our shoulder. Forward and down. Now remember, if you have shoulder issues and you can't reach the arm so high above the head, feel free to go a little bit lower, maybe towards chest line, or maybe just a little bit to shoulder or even to where your chin is. You do not have to lift it as high as I am. But if you've got no shoulder injuries and you're trying to build up the strength, go for it. Take the hands above the head, coming into like a dart shape just in front. Good. All right, give it a little shake. All right, so we're going to flip the hands into the horizontal and then push it forward. So cactus arms to start, push forward and flip it back. Flip forward, extend out in front of you, nice and straight. All right, so notice always my hands stay to shoulder height or above it. This way it keeps the tension on the arms the whole time. Good job, team. Keep that body switched on. Right, still sitting up tall. Don't sag in your chair just because we're starting to get tired a little bit. But it's not much longer to go. After this, we've only got 2 more little arm exercises to go. And then I'll just give you a quick stretch. And then you're done. Easy. Nice and easily done, just seated at the desk. You can do this exercise a couple of times a day, a few times a day if you want to. And roll it out. And just maybe choose to improve the weight or not. All right, so you're going to sit slightly forward now on the edge of your chair, lean forward, and we're going to work the tricep. So the hands are facing the back of the room. Your body's slightly tilted on the angle. You're going to keep your arms nice and straight and squeeze the back of your arms, which is your tricep muscles, as you push the weights far behind you, and then you just drop it down to where your thighs are. Don't bring your hands too far in. Some of us like to drop the hands all the way to the knees or swing it forward and back. But you want to control this movement still, even though they're light weights. and keep holding the arms behind. To make it more challenging, sometimes you can take the hands further behind you just to where your hips are, and then start to push it back and only drop it to where your hips are and not bring it all the way forward. That way it keeps that energy going. All right, last little bit. So we're going to do a bicep curl and then flip the hands up and reach to the roof. Good, bend and come down. So in, flip and extend up. Curl and push. Straight up next to your ears, so your arms sort of just go straight next door to your ears and head. Again, stay slightly in front of the head, not behind it. Last exercise here. Hopefully it's gone nice and quick for you. Feel free to rewind and do it again if you want to feel the burn, or in the future take the rest away and just keep going for the whole 10 sets. Alright, you got less than 5 seconds to go. And roll it out. Alright, release that weight. Right arm across the chest, head looking away from the hand. Good, and then take that same arm behind you. This is your triceps at the back of the arms, and give it a little lean to the left side to stretch out the side of that body. And then take the other arm across the chest. Remember to look and turn your head away from the hand. Flip it up into your triceps and lean to the right. Good. Link the hands, lift it up. Eye gaze to the top, opens up your neck as well. And you are done. Thank you so much for joining me with your seated arm exercise. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.